Jai Gurudev, thank you for joining us today to discuss Rajshree Patel's insights on the first three chapters of the Bhagavad Gita, particularly in light of Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji's commentary. To start, can you summarize the core of Rajshree's commentary? Absolutely, Rajshri Patel emphasizes that the moment we enter this world and take on a physical body, we become veiled in ignorance. She describes the state as being born blind, which signifies a lack of awareness of our true selves and a connection to the divine. This blindness leads us to categorize ourselves and others as us or them, good or bad, trapping us in a cycle of ignorance. That's a profound perspective. How does she suggest we navigate this blindness? Rachi suggests that self reflection is crucial. She encourages us to keep a journal, not just to record knowledge, but to identify where we feel stuck. By doing this, we can begin to peel away the layers of ignorance that could cloud our perception. This aligns with Gurudev's teachings about the importance of self inquiry and understanding one's own mind. In her talk, she discusses the Duryodhan and his 100 sons. What does she draw from that? Rajshri points out that Duryodhan symbolizes arrogance and ignorance, which only leads to more darkness. She explains that if we remain ignorant and cling to our own beliefs and assumptions, our actions will inevitably stem from this ignorance, resulting in poor choices. This reflection on the nature of ignorance is echoed in Gurudev's teachings, where he emphasizes that true wisdom arises only from overcoming ignorance. How does she interpret the Pandavas in contrast? Rajshree cautions against romanticizing the Pandavas. While they are seen as righteous, they too have their flaws and ignorance, as demonstrated by their actions in the Mahabharata. For instance, she highlights how Yudhishthira is gambling away the kingdom, which reflects a loss of moral authority. This perspective aligns with Gurudev's view that righteousness can sometimes mask deeper issues. It reminds us that every character in the Gita has lessons to offer about the human condition. Rajshree mentions the importance of acknowledging our inner struggles. How does she suggest we approach this? She advocates for a conscious approach to life where we reflect on our motivations and the moments that drive us. This requires a commitment to self awareness beyond mere memorization of the Gita's verses. Rachi stresses that we should actively ponder our internal states and how they influence our actions, much like Gurudev encourages us to cultivate mindfulness in our daily lives. What insights does she provide about criticism and praise? Rajshree references Gurudev's teachings on the dual nature of life, how praise and criticism are like waves in the ocean. She highlights that being overly attached to external validation can lead us astray, encouraging us to remain centered and recognize that both are integral parts of existence. This echoes Gurudev's philosophy of equanimity, where he teaches that true peace comes from within, regardless of external circumstances. To wrap up, what is the overarching message from Rajshree's talk on Bhagavad Gita that resonates with Gurudev's teachings? The core message is the journey from ignorance to awareness. Both Rajshri and Gurudev emphasize the importance of self-inquiry and consciousness. They guide us toward recognizing our inner blindness and the significance of overcoming it. To live a more fulfilled, purposeful life by understanding ourselves and our motivations, we can transcend the labels and limitations that bind us, ultimately aligning ourselves with our true essence. Thank you for this insightful discussion. It is clear that Rajshri Patel's reflection provide a meaningful lens through which we can understand the Bhagavad Gita and apply its teachings to our lives.